What?
Hello everyone, this is Bluebird Adventure. This is July 4th. We are in the Fireweeds Lodge and we're having breakfast. Betty, the owner, actually made us breakfast. She grinds her own coffee beans and blended five different coffee bean flavors together. We got some black coffee for the morning, which is such a treat, and we got some scrambled eggs. This is not from this supermarket pre-made eggs. This is actually eggs cracked and scrambled by herself and toast. And this hotel is actually up for sale. Betty is from Lebanon, Oregon. She moved here in 2002, which is the first year Shima and I visited Alaska. What a small world, but we never went this far the first time we were here. So we're enjoying it. After breakfast, we're heading for Anchorage. This is a Fireweed Roadhouse. We just had breakfast. We're ready to go. This is where we stayed for 2 nights, visiting Denali National Park. The Roadhouse is actually north of Denali, 50 minutes drive, but it's completely worth it. Betty was so friendly, and the place is really quiet. There's another bar called Clear Sky, 5 minutes from here, where you can drink beer and play ping pong.
Well, more than Alaskans actually, Oregons.
This is Mount Healy. We were up there 3 days ago. It's so obvious. Boy, it's a famous mountain. This is a closer look of Mount Healy, one of the steepest trails in Denali. The official end of the trail is not the peak of the Mount Healy, but it is an open spot with great views to the south. It's almost always windy here. This is the rest area near Denali National Park. The next rest area is 56 miles away, so got to use a restroom here. And here's where you throw the raft down for whitewater rafting. Next time we come to Alaska, we have to try whitewater rafting. Looks really good. Best thing you can buy in Alaska when you first arrive, get some toilet paper rolls. Not all public restrooms have toilet paper. This is the Nenana River Bridge. We are heading to Anchorage, leaving Denali. The Nenana River is about 140 miles long in central Alaska, drains on an area on the north slope of the Alaskan Range. We're going to Fred Meyer in Wasilla. Why do we have to do that? Because the boys bought some gifts for themselves that had to be shipped. Sorry. Oh, these are the gifts that cost us this. And where did you get this?
One of the gift shops.
Where? Denali National Park. Yes.
Yeah.
So we're in Fred Meyer's buying the envelope. How much does it cost to ship to Portland?
$4.30.
Boy, that's expensive. Much cheaper than checking in the baggage. We're almost checking in the luggage, but we decided to just ship them to Portland. Because we have taken the car everywhere in Alaska, from the southernmost point to the northernmost point that's drivable, we decided to wash the car before we return it back to the owner. On top of that, we had dented the rear right end of the bumper. So we had to file the documentation through Toro and see how we can pay back the owner. We can choose either use insurance or pay out of pocket. Let's wait and see. Finally, we're on our way back to Seattle. It's beautiful. We are taking Alaskan Airlines. Coming here, we took Delta Airline. And because we picked the cheapest flight, even if there's an earlier flight with seats available, we couldn't stand by because there are certain rules by the airline that the cheapest flight has to fly certain rule. Hey, it's worth it. There are four of us. If we save $100 each, that's $400. From the airplane, we can see mountains, glaciers, snow, clouds. It's just beautiful. And our last sneak peek over the air of Alaska, our beloved land. We are at Seattle International Airport. We got here at 0 or 12:30 this morning, and I made the quick decision that we're going to stay at the airport Marriott Hotel, which is 0.9 miles from here. They have shuttle bus from the airport every 15 minutes. So we slept there until 7 o'clock this morning. Then we took the airport shuttle back to Seattle Airport, only to find out our flight was delayed. First, it was delayed for 25 minutes. Now it's delayed for 45 minutes. And we just had breakfast at N. So gate N is horrible. You have to take a little shuttle train to get here. And when you pass security, it's actually the same. Whichever security point you go through, it can reach all the gates. We didn't know that, so we picked the longest line. Fortunately, our flight is delayed. We still had time. I had mimosa, Shinla had beer. We all had breakfast burrito and breakfast Sammy. Now we're full. We're ready to go home. If you think Seattle International Airport is crowded, Portland is no better. But we're home, walking on the Portland carpet. Finally, it's a long trip, 12 days, but we're home. Masks are mandatory in all US airports, so make sure you pack masks while you're traveling by air.